Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. How darling does it look from the top? And this is it from the side. It's a Fiesta bag. I'm calling it that anyway because it's made with a beautiful Fiesta paper, which I love. I love it, I love it, I love it. But I kind of stopped using it because of all of the Christmassy stuff. And so I said, that's it. I'm bringing it out and I'm bringing it out to play. And I love it. I love it. I love the shape of this box. I love how elegant it looks. And I love the vertical greetings, which comes from the stamp set. Vertical greetings. Really, really pretty. And I hadn't used it until, oh, well, for me, a couple of weeks ago, for you guys, a month or so ago, when I did a card for the Colour Your World blog hop, and I loved it. So I'm going to use it again. Now, let me put this to one side. You need a piece of paper that is 8 by 11 inches. So you could make a cardstock version if you wanted to. I like the paper version. 8 by 11 inches, which is 20 by 28 centimetres. And on the long side, score it at 2 5/8 of an inch, 5 1/4, 7 7/8 of an inch, and 10 1/2 inches, which in metric is 6 1/2, 13, 19 1/2, and 26. Please don't worry about writing anything down. It's all going to be on my blog. Click the description bar, it'll open up and it'll say, find this project here, and it will take you directly to this project. Okay, turn it around on its side, score it at 2 inches, which is 5 centimetres. How beautiful is that paper? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. One of the girls in my team, Angelina, who does video tutorials under Intertwine Designs, and Intertwine is spelled INTATWYNE. She has done an amazing one-sheet wonder project. Goodness knows how many cards she made, and she used this pack, and I'm fairly certain it was this paper she used. Amazing, and that's what kind of inspired me to bring out the paper again, because you know I've got so swept up in Christmassy stuff, and her one sheet wonder, massively popular. She has a PDF download for it, and it was just, I thought, yeah, I haven't used that paper for ages, let me come and use it. Okay, so I have burnished all of my score lines, so you can't see it hugely well. I wonder if I tip it that way. I have got the score line at the bottom, and over on one side there is a little skinny bit. You know me, I always cut skinny bits away. Let's grab my scissors. Tidied up after my last filming and forgot to bring them back out again. So let's get rid of the skinny bit. Cut off there, and a tiny little wedge off the top. So that's the skinny bit gone. And I'm just going to cut up the other 3 score lines that I can see, you possibly can't see. Filming flowers and stripes. Actually, I can't see that one. Flowers and stripes is never easy, is it? Flower stripes and dark colours, difficult to film. Okay, so they're all separated now. So this is the bottom. You will have noted perhaps that it's 2 5/8 of an inch that way, but this is only 2 inches. It's not going to meet up completely. That's where the edge of the paper goes. That's fine. In metric, 6 1/2, but this is only 5 centimetres. There's plenty of room. I wanted the taller box, and so something had to give. And a little bit at the bottom. So, running my fast fuse down there. That's the back. Folding your 2 sides and the back. And there we go. Fuse down there. And as you can see, it doesn't completely meet up, but it does enough because you've got 4 panels, so it is plenty. Grab a pair of scissors or something long. Just tap in the bottom and make sure it's all sealed up. Right, that's the back of the box, so I'm going to push in the sides there and just use my fingers. That wasn't the back of the box at all. That was the back of the box, but it doesn't matter because we're going to come around and do the same there. And just push in at the sides, and that's how you're going to get that shape. So just pushing in on both sides and you get this sort of star shape, I guess. Right, where's my little handheld punch? I've got one of the smaller ones here. I never remember which number this is, but it's not the tiny, tiny one. What I've done is I've punched a hole pretty much where I put that little crease in, and the same there. Just double check that's the front. It is the front. Phew. Okay. Okay, beautiful Melamambo ribbon. What's this one called? Stitched ribbon. Simple. So, oh, lost the front again. In through the front, through the back, and then I'm going to bring it over. Let me just make that a sharper edge. Over the top of the back, and we're going to go back in through the front, but from the inside, so it's coming out. And I'm going to stick it down on the desk, because that's the only way I can do it. And yes, it is resting up against my tummy. And tie this bow. I tied a bow, and it's a pretty one as well. Yay! Is anybody else clapping me? I'm clapping me. Okay, let's trim off this huge amount of excess that I've got. So that's the bag done. I want to put my greeting on it, and I have got two of the tiniest pieces of cardstock ever. This one, it's a whole 5/8 of an inch wide. It's 1 centimetre wide. It's 7/8 of an inch. It's not, it's 3.5 inches tall. This one's 7/8 of an inch by 3 3/4, which is 1.5 centimetres by 9.5. And I have got red rubber. I haven't even got photopolymer. So that says happy birthday. I am going to, well, I was going to do my, here it is. I've got my Stampin' jig, but I forgot to get another bit out. Oh, that was just bad planning, wasn't it? There we go. So this is the Stampin' jig. So you get your stamp on the appropriate block. What have I got here? I've got an H block. That's probably far too long and wide, but I'll go with that one. So that's prepped on there. Ink it up. And you take your Stampin' jig imaging sheet and you butt it into the corner of the T-bar. Let me put this on some, I've got some dark cardstock here so you can see it better. So you'll, no, that didn't make any difference, but butt it up, take your block and butt that up into the top corner and then drop it down onto the imaging sheet. This is going to be fun because it's a tiny little scrap of cardstock. But you then position your stamped image over your piece of cardstock, bring in your image, your T-bar, gently remove that, ink up your stamp again. Oh, I've wobbled that. Oh, and I've lifted it up as well. And that's given me perfect stamping. Yay! Love it! Gotta love the Stampin' jig, haven't you? Okay, I'm going to clean that up because I'm going to cover myself in pink ink otherwise. Oh, or I'm going to throw the pink ink around. And to clean this up, I've got my Stampin' scrub here. This is always just off to my right hand side. Stampin' scrub, this is the wet side, this is the dry side. Bit of Stampin' mist. Take your image, rub it on there, rub it on the dry side, and it's clean as a whistle. There you go. It's easy. Right, where is that little scrap of cardstock? Yeah, 1 centimetre piece of cardstock. And I've lost my snail. There it is. So, oh, I've got Dropsy here today. There we go. Now, this, to elevate this, you could use dimensionals, but you'd have to cut them into pieces. So what have I got? These are very long, thin strips that you use to make shaker cards with. But actually, they work really well. So I'm just going to cut off the length I need. Stick it on there. Peel off the backing. Double check, oh, that is the front, because that's where the bow is. And into the middle. Job done. What do you think? Do you like my Fiesta bag? I like my Fiesta bag. Party, party. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Look at the top. I love the shape. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.